free throws and zero free throws. So the turnovers are really key. Tobias Harris.
Now you know they're going to try to attack Sarr.
Jenkins all alone in the corner, and he has played some exceptional basketball.
It's interesting. Cade actually left the game due to back spasms, but it was a lung issue.
There's Bub in his signature spot on the floor. I like this PG matchup tonight between Cooper and Jenkins.
Well, don't sleep on Jenkins because he can get it going.
Tobias passes over to Robinson. Second three is good.
And execute offensively, which the Wizards have not done thus far.
The Pistons are already +7 in rebounds. They've got 2 on the offensive glass, and that's a much-needed jumper by Trey Johnson. Bub knocks down his first. Hit the back of the rim by Carrington on that three-point attempt. Jenkins keeps the dribble, gets inside for the layup. LeVert getting that screen from Dern, getting downhill, dumps it off to Holland.
Right now, the Pistons, they're just playing basketball. Jump stop, yep, right into the handoff. Then set the screen. Forced to switch.
LeVert bounce passes inside to Dern, who slams it home. That deep post position there by Dern, too easy. Timeout called by Keith. Road wins as they're trying to go for 24 tonight, and they're 1 win away from 50 overall.
JB Bickerstaff guys talked about the Cade effect with this injury, without Cade Cunningham, to see what they look like should they get him back for a postseason run.
It's actually going to help them long term when you think about it in the playoffs, as Kevin Huerter gets that layup. Right now the lead is 15 for the Pistons, 65 seconds to go. LeVert fouled, counted, and one.
A much improved three-point shooter.
Jameer now with the assignment guard, and LeVert staying attached. Got to fight off that screen as LeVert gets downhill and finds Paul Reed on the rim. Swings it over to Hardy. Corner three, no good. Tristan, ball went off of his head. Huerter ahead of the pack. Got it in the nick of time. Washington shots 25% from the field. Pistons 55%. Look at the points in the paint. All Pistons so far. And tough injury here in DC on Tuesday. Collapsed lung, played 5 minutes. Paul Reed got bumped. He goes off the glass. Let's hear what the Wizards were thinking in that last huddle. Here's Megan.
Guys, BK noticed that offensively, he looked at the guys and said, are the shots falling? They all answered him saying, no, not yet. And he said, exactly, not yet.
Right there, Megan, as 3 Wizards came over to get that shot turned around. Here's now Hardy giving it up to Tristan, who shoots over Javonte Green.
But eventually those shots have to fall down to
get out and run. Especially with this physical brand of basketball, they're playing the 3-1-3.
But you can't run having to continue to take the ball out of
it. Jalen Dern to the scorer's table. He's seen enough of this run. Tristan again, unconscious.
Go crazy.
Sasser, crossover. Reed, left hand punch. Tristan with 13 points, all of them coming here in the second quarter. Jaden kept his dribble. Riley to look ahead. Jameer thought about the three.
Oh my God.
And threw it over the head of Tristan. This has got to get back on defense. Carrington on a kick out. Trey, three, good.
I'm telling you, it's looking different with Bub Carrington.
Layup. Pistons turning defense into instant offense. Here comes Riley. Off the pass from Carrington.
That is the pace right there. I want to see the Wizards attack their offensive sets in transition just like that. Pace and purpose.
9th assist for Washington. Harris, move, no. Watch out for Dern. Dern is a point and 2 rebounds away from his 37th double-double, and Sarr got it taken away by Harris. Dern on the business end of the feed from Robinson. Sarr and Trey working a little 2-man game. Tough fadeaway hit. With they did on the defensive end, holding the Pistons to 39% shooting and just 25 points in that second quarter as Duncan Robinson starting the scoring here in the third.
Right there, Duncan Robinson connecting on Drogo offensively, 1 for 10 from the field.
And that's a 3 for the Pistons. Riley with a one-on-one. 5 on the shot clock for Cooper. Cooper gets downhill, gets it over the outstretched hand of Durn. 12-point Pistons lead. Riley's push shot. Now tries a 3. Got 2 blocks and 3 rebounds, despite going 1 for 12 from the field. Robinson, excellent feed to Durn.
And right now,
back over to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Riley spins the baseline.
Oh, he's nice.
Slits and finishes.
Nice.
Good contest there by Sars. He's running the floor as Durn is still on the floor. Leads to a mid-range pull-up by Carrington.
Just like that, Wizards cutting this lead to 7 points in striking distance.
Herder got some time on that jump shot, prompting Keith to call time.
I mean, if Ben Wallace had the ball at the top of the key, you are clogging the paint. You're at the rim. You're nowhere near him because he's not going to shoot a jump shot. You know where he's going to be. It's not going to be an element of surprise of him shooting random threes, random pick and pops. It's always in the paint.
That's a tough triple right there by that rookie from Texas. Will on a pull-up. Gill offensive board. Leads to a Jaden Hardy 3.
Hardy, a much improved three-point shooter. You know, he's shooting 56% in those points. It's crazy.
Impressive. Reed inside using the left. Burt got a couple screens set for him. Gets to the paint and kicks it out. Holland to Jenkins. 8th triple made tonight by the Pistons. Hardy, tough fall away jumper. Pistons swinging it around. Wizards got back in rotation. Herder. It's that bucket to go down. He was going up. LeVert, layup counting.
Right now, just Wizards getting beat from the perimeter.
You get compromised in the middle. What does that do for the rest of your defense?
It breaks you down. I mean, you see how many options he had? Not only did Herder have a layup option, he had to kick out 3 to the slot. As Hardy makes him pay. And back to old school, sitting at baseline and rotating on the backside.
Reed, strong inside. Wizards turn it over. Holland, Tuesday night, his 30-point effort.
Excellent defense by Ron Holland.
Corner triple is good for Tristan.
A little discombobulated.
Give me their 9th turnover. Washington just picked up the turnover themselves. Reed, inside flush. Watkins comes back. Jameer, good footwork inside.
Excellent patience right there, taking his time.
Burt's 3 is good. Timeout called by Brian Keith.
That's having a legitimate stretch 4 or 5.
Asar. Just that athletic layup to go down. On to the next season. There's always next year. Inside look and finish for Tulu Smith. Another big for the Pistons. He is 6'11", 254. Played 4 years at Mississippi State.
Yeah, you cannot ice.
Best record in the Eastern Conference as they take 3 of 4 from the Washington Wizards in the regular season. Jaden Hardy